Everyone, I'm Jude Hotep, the Goddess Astrologer and Alchemical Initiatrix. This is the Light Goddess Astrology Daily for Monday, July 25th, 2022. Go over the astrology today, go deep into it, pull some cards. We have a big, powerful week this week. Lots of changes, lots of shifts, some really important happenings that are rare. Jupiter's going retrograde, so we're leading up to a lot. So what's happening? Let me just get my cursor set for you. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So Juno and Neptune have been conjunct. We've been dealing with this since April. They've been really communicating a lot to us. Juno is our partnerships and like who we're partnering with. It's what we want to do together. And in Pisces, it's about, is it from a soul connection that's from the heart, that's divine, that's positive, happy, fun, joyful? Do you feel like you have self-worth when you're around the people you're with? And if not, that tells you a lot. Do you feel good when you're around the people you're with? Or are you in your head spinning? That tells you a lot. She's going retrograde this week. So it's like, if you're in anything you don't want to be in, get the fuck out. Really encourage you to do that. Otherwise, it's going to be a while before you'll likely be able to get out of it. And really just listen to inner navigation, because that always helps the transits affect you better. We have this conjunction with Ceres and Ceres and the Sun and Mercury, how we think about things, our deep purpose and passion and vision, all in this fixed fire energy. So there's going to be fires in the world, and there has been. If you look around the world, there's been a lot of fires. There is this ethereal energy flowing through us to create, to channel, to make things, to understand, to really get clear. And with this trine to Jupiter, the story, the understanding, the belief systems based on something of light, of heart, deep self-love, self-worth, and deep self-love, self-worth, passion, joy, verb. Let go of lack, let go of scarcity. It is not real. Like, let go of that fear and that anxiety around all of that. All of that means it's an indicator that something's up, something's in your reality that shouldn't be there. Come into Alchemical Goddess. You can book complimentary goddess call if you want to move through what is limiting and blocking you from prosperity and abundance and soulmate relationships and what you want to create in the world, and stepping into your visibility as a light goddess. Because we as women, we need to rise big, large, speak our voice out. One half of the wisdom is missing as long as we're not out there doing this work and bringing the love and bringing powerful self-worth and an example of the light, and being in our gifts and our talents in the light, being in equality, balance, fairness, equality, justice, egalitarian living. So today, it's this balsamic phase of the moon. The moon's in Cancer today, conjuncting Lilith and Venus. About the moon is going to talk to you about where you have let somebody control you, let circumstances control you, let your past control you, let your mind control you. It's going to be talking to you a lot about your deep emotional desires and where you've let yourself be controlled by something. It could be something as simple as an addiction, food, or something like that, or it could be pretty crazy, like a maniacal psychopath controlling you in a relationship. Jupiter's going to get ready to retrograde later on Thursday, right 3 hours after the new moon. So this is this balsamic phase of us, like in Cancer. We kind of already went with it on Sunday of the moon being in Gemini. So we reviewed kind of our mind and the sorrows and the things coming up that we're like, oh, okay, this needs to shut out, this needs to release. And now we're doing that with our emotions. So until Wednesday, we're reviewing our emotional seascape, our deep comforts, where we feel good and nourished and loved and comfortable and like home, like what feels like home. And it's not a place, it's how you feel when you are at places. It's how you feel when you are with people. So if you don't feel at home when you're with certain people, that tells you everything. If you don't feel at home and within yourself in certain environments, certain places, or certain activities, it tells you everything. So listen this week, make the changes. make changes, because there's these squares to Venus, our deep desires, our relationships, what we want. And we are moving into this conjunction of these, the North Node, Mars and Uranus, all at 18 degrees on Sunday and Monday, which is all about really heart committed, aligned, inspired action about like nothing to do with this earthly plane, about soul, about our galactic consciousness and how we're shifting humanity into a higher elevation, advancing us all forward. So what's really important here today with this opposition to Pluto is that there's going to be these mini deaths. There's going to be like a feeling of things falling away and things ending, because there's changes. So new things are beginning, things are falling away. Let those things fall. Like, you don't have to engage it. You don't have to engage any purging that moves through you today. There's very much this sesquiquadrate between Saturn and Venus and Lilith. And so it's this kind of tough energy about your mission for humanity and your deep passions. And it's like, what do I have to shift and change, and making powerful decisions, making changes, and you have to do that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to step into that higher power of yourself and higher empowerment of yourself as a woman, unless you do that and make those shifts. And this trine from Chiron to the Sun and Mercury and Ceres is helping us to release wounds and not live from the wound, and really live from self-worth, dignity, confidence, self-possession, passion, and enthusiasm, and really being courageous to be authentically who you are, loud and proud and solid and grounded, and like in this fixed, this is who my creative life force is, like take it or leave it. Like, this is my beautiful self. Like, I'm here, blam, like I'm taking up space in the world. Take up space in this world, be who you are, and let things shed away up into that new moon. Because, and think about what you want to intend on the new moon. I did the sun sign horoscopes and the Light Goddess podcast, the links below, or you can also access it at iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, or thegoddessastrologer.com, where I went over this for all 12 signs. But this, think about what intention you are setting forth that has to do with self-love. It has to do with what you're creating for the rest of your life, your vision for the rest of your life, and what you're intending and creating. And where is it coming from? Heart or ego? Is it coming from heart, or is it coming from wounds, damage? Is it coming from lack and fear and scarcity? So very much a powerful day to end fucked up relationships, get out of being controlled or having power abused over you in some way, whether it's just with food or with the relationship, and really start to think about those deep, what you want in this life, and understanding that you're creating it right now. And at the end, and Thursday after this new moon, Jupiter is going to go retrograde. So then it's going to be like, bam, we're going to be in review and cleanup time on the belief, the story, sussing everything out until December. So we already had kind of a Jupiter season is ending on Thursday. So it's like, also like, make things happen until Thursday. Make things happen, be aligned on your path, take inspired action. All right, I'm pulling cards for us. We have Cat Spirit about independence. So this is definitely being about an autonomous, independent, individuated woman who's not getting her path from external voices, from other people. Where's your internal navigation? We have Turkey Spirit about gratitude, but it's in protection. And so it's really about saying, like, where are you letting yourself go? Are you seeing the blessings and the bounty and the beauty? Are you seeing all the shadow and the darkness? And like, what's behind that? Why are you not able to like click into feeling in the magic, like in that loving place, and just like, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. This has shifted. Even in the challenging times, we can be in the gratitude for how much we understand, the gift of understanding, the gift of learning, the gift of lessons. And it can be sad and hard, but like really amazing. So dear spirit, about being compassionate with yourself and being gentle with others, understanding everybody is going through massive shifts, massive change. There's going to be awakenings this week. There's going to be electricity this week. We're moving up to that conjunction. So it's the strongest all week until Sunday, where we're going to have being epiphanies, insights, understandings, shifts, like lightning, like explosive awakenings happening this week. And so people might be having cognitive dissonance. People might be freaking out. People might be stumbling around in the darkness. Be the light goddess, be the guide for humanity, be the powerful leader that you are as a woman, and understand your role as a woman is that we women are how humanity has always throughout history moved into greater equality, egalitarian living, balance, fairness, justice, beauty, evolution, higher consciousness. It's always been women moving us forward. So hummingbird spirit, which is in reverse, about getting out of the worry and getting out of the fear and really being rooted in your knowing coming through you every single moment of what to do. Where's your inner voice? That's the most important thing to listen to. Your inner voice is first, because if you can't understand that between all the outside voice, then you're not the one guiding your ship. Somebody else is in control of you and your life. And it might just be, you know, not malicious anyway, or it could be very well you leaving a space open for a malicious person. There's a lot of people in the spiritual community that are really dark, and that try to control and abuse and use others. There's a lot of people. So we really have to have spiritual discernment. We really have to be awake and aware of understanding our internal navigation. Groundhog spirit, love this card. He's like so cute with the heart. He's like, I'm chewing on a heart. And he's about like, you know, letting go, but he's got this heart in his hand, and he's got this mala and this necklace around, and it's like, you know, this letting go can hurt. Letting go can bring up all the feels. Letting go can mean that you have to really dissolve the confusion and the commitment to old ways, old beliefs, old perspectives on life, old safety, positions of safety, attachments to what you think makes you safe, instead of really understanding that your guides help you to be safe. Your guides protect you. You're protected. You don't have to fear catastrophic things. You're okay. You're going to be protected and guided, especially the more you get in your heart and really listen to that inside, like trust in the great mystery, trust in the unknown, that your path is unfolding so beautifully. Our timelines are fluid, but there's some points along the way that just can't be fucked with. And the other fluidity is your creativity. You get to create your life and have free will and make it what you want. And there's no right, wrong, good or bad, and nobody can fuck with it or do anything with it. It's just totally yours to make beautiful. Dragonfly spirit, about new life. And it's about so much light, and really being this queen, this goddess of light, like bringing that love to humanity. That humanity is so parched for love. It is like only the unloved hate, only the unloved start wars, only the damaged try to feed off other people, only the damaged and the toxic and the malignant try to do evil, awful, horrible things. It's so much unlove in the world. We need to bring the love, but be discerning and firm and assertive, and like put our boundaries are for you, not to give to other people to do things. Boundaries are for you. And it's so you can love by being confident, empowered, strong person, and owning your no and owning your yes. You don't have to overgive, people please, or try to see everyone's point of view all the time. Where's your point of view? Where's your point of view? And are you really steady in that? They have canary spirit, about singing your own song and not being like anyone else. And so with the in protection, it's saying like, are you really standing in your uniqueness? Are you scared of being your unique self? You like feel like nobody's accepting it or will like it, or you'll be turned down, or you'll be put down or seen as less than or not accepted or not loved. Like that's kind of that tough place. And we work on that in Alchemical Goddess. So we definitely shift that. Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. Sometimes we have to file some shit in life under the bullshit category and walk away. Radical acceptance, that shit, because it's just, I firmly believe that if you ask like Archangel Zachiel, if you ask spirit for recontextualization, if you talk to your guides in spirit and say, hey, I need to understand this, that it comes in, that insight and clarity comes in. Skunk spirit, but it's in protection about really knowing your worth, your value, that you matter. Like, why do you not think that you matter? Why do you not know your worth and value? And why are you not raising that bar? This is the week with this conjunction to raise the bar on knowing your worth and value, and anything in your life that is giving you messaging that you're not worthy or valuable somehow, or making you feel tamped down, suppressed, or less than by subtle ways they behave and act. That's a sign. Get the fuck out. Run, light fuse, get away. Run far and fast and wide, and run in like a zigzag, like you're being chased by an alligator. Like, just get the fuck away from them. Sandpiper spirit, about playful. This is Leo season. Mercury's in Leo, so fun, playful conversations, love, painting, creativity, like passion, enthusiasm, joy. Like, have fun, do what you want, jump out of planes, like go to like, you know, trick writing class, like just fucking go have fun, like go do things you've never done before, do what you really want to do, like buy the art supplies, get the project completed or started, like connect to that person, ask the guy out, like do the things, like really, you know, love. This is that time. So I'm sending you so much love. I'll talk to you on the next Light Goddess Astrology Daily tomorrow, every day. And the Light Goddess podcast is every day with powerful insights, helping you run your business off your intuition, your feminine knowing, and really gathering together as sisters there. The Light Goddess Sisterhood is up and going. Our second sacred circle is Tuesday. It's so exciting. The women, we're all resonant with each other. It's powerful women sitting in sacred space. Really come as you are. You don't have to be anything. You're not here to learn anything. You're not here to be any sort of way. There's no judgment or competition. It's total love, acceptance, and just like equality, and powerful women sitting together and coming together. So the links below. Really recommend gathering together, sisters. Like, it's time to gather together and to support each other, nurture each other, to build our platforms, grow our visibility, and change this world. That's what we're here to do. This is powerful. We got this. I'll talk to you soon.